Why survival knives made in the USA are the secret ingredient. There is a tradition among many American knife collectors and enthusiasts that survival knives made in the USA are the only ones worth buying, collecting, or using. While there are many who desire knives from around the world, especially survival knives, this extreme preference has opened a market wide and clear for American knife makers who are aware that people will buy a knife simply because it is one of the many survival knives made in the USA. Luckily, many reputable knife manufacturers have heard the call and are making excellent quality knives for standard production runs and have been for many, many years. Some of these include Essie Knives, Ontario Knife Company, and Buck Knives. Essie Knives at Randall's Adventure and Training. Essie knives are world-class fixed blades being produced mainly in 1095 high-carbon steel and in a variety of configurations, blade lengths, and offer very high-quality sheaths. While robust and resistant to most forms of damage, the Essie survival knives made in the USA are all light enough to carry on your pack or hip without worry of increased fatigue or wear. With a varied selection of colored micarta for handle scales, Essie knives are all made to a high degree of consistency and with low tolerances, meaning customization after purchase is completely feasible, whether that means adding your own custom handle scales or reshaping the blade. An excellent example of a quality Essie product would be the Jugulas or the Azula. Ontario Knife Company. Other survival knives made in the USA come from the Ontario Knife Company, a company who has been in business since the 1800s. Their knives resemble the Essie knives in a variety of ways, including choice of the 1095 blade steel. However, the Ontario knives are made with the same excellent level of quality. The scales are also made of micarta, an adorable variety at that. Occasionally there are models which feature different steels, such as the D2 tool steel version of the Rat 3, which is otherwise identical. The outstanding performance of such knives is highly regarded by outdoor enthusiasts and collectors alike. Buck Knives. Buck Knives is another company which produces knives that are immediately recognizable. In fact, it has been said that the Buck 110 has been copied and imitated more often than any other folding knife. Originally meant as a folding hunting knife, the blade has become a large favorite among beginner collectors and seasoned outdoorsmen. However, out of their designated survival knives, their Model 119 is yet another highly noted choice. With a blade length of 6 inches, 420 stainless steel, and a clip point blade for detail work, the Buck 119 is an incredible knife, going back nearly 50 years in history. Final thoughts on buying survival knives made in the USA. While many people do not find the need to buy knives which are specifically from one country or another, there are indeed survival knives made in the USA, all of which are of good quality if you don't mind paying a bit of a premium. On the plus side, you receive much higher quality assurance than you likely would than from a company operating overseas. When considering which survival knife to buy, and you need it made in the USA, take a close look at the Essie Jugulas, the Ontario Rat series, and the Buck 199 Special. You won't be disappointed with survival knives made in the USA.